With Jiren, the final character of Season 6 of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra now out, it is time to get my final role tank to S rank. The only problem is, I'm doing it all by myself in solo queue. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and maybe consider subscribing. It would really help me out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. I would love to hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year. With that being said, let's get into the games. And we are here with the first game, getting tanked to S rank with the final character release in Season 6 of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, Full Power Jiren. I will say, of all the roles that I've obviously had to grind out, like tank and, or not tank, damage and technical, tank was probably the one I was the most far behind on. You know, I think I was A3 when Jiren came out, and I like playing tank. It just sucks because my main tank, Cooler, is not in the best spot this season. Even though there's a decent amount of characters that have hyper mobility, you know, Beerus has mobility with his skill 2, Vegito has his mobility with his skill 2, Kefla's been running around, you've even seen some Kid Goku running around. He's just not tanky anymore. Like, the damage increase of this game is kind of ridiculous, that where Cooler is now just an increased damage character, but does significantly less damage, and I hope he gets some buff soon. But Jiren, the newest tank, is quite good. I know people are saying, is he better or worse than Bardock? I think Jiren's quite good. It could be a little bit difficult trying to navigate everything about him and seeing if you can get everything. We should be able to kill this Vegito. Yeah, we able to kill the Vegito. Nice. Let's just get that to Junior. Jiren, I know you're not fighting this. I will sit here and box you the whole day. Yeah, back up. So the main issue with Jiren, and not even a main issue, the main kind of gameplay with Jiren is you want to try to get your passive in a fight as fast as possible. If you can get your passive in a fight, you're so much stronger than without it. And if you can't get your passive in a fight, you're just gonna explode instantly. It's not even funny, because Jiren doesn't have the utmost health. A lot of his tankiness comes from the damage reduction of his passive. Let's see if we can't get this. The Vegeta ult comes out. We do end up getting it, but we need to do this. Let's get our steel skin here, and we're trying our best to survive, but it looks like we were hit from behind. However, Jiren does stun us, and we do end up dying. See, that was a situation there where I couldn't get my passive up in time, and we lost that fight. If I was able to get my passive up way earlier, we would have won that fight easily. And the way his passive works is you need to either just hit the enemies, or you can increase your passive either with the skill 3 that gradually will grant you their passive. You can also hit enemies with it, or if enemies hit you from the front. If enemies hit you in the back, they'll reduce the amount of your passive that you have in game. And if you get hit, or if you get crowd controlled like at all, you'll then have to regain all your gauge from the very beginning. It can be quite significant. Let's see if we can get this Vegito. Looks like we're not going to be too... Our Topo actually ults the Vegito. I'm just gonna get this and then start running up to now the Jackie Chun. Alright, Topo does end up dying. I did kind of let him die, I will say. I just don't think we had to keep engaging like that, especially when Jackie Chun was about to spawn. And now this is quite unfortunate, because even though I am level 7, I do not have ult.
Give me all you've got.
And somehow, I have no idea how, I was actually able to steal that boss from this Beerus. That was the most random steal ever. What? But I was gonna say, to get Jiren's passive, you need to get hit in the front. If enemies hit you in the back, it'll decrease, and you get crowd control at all. Your passive, like, essentially fully reset, and you have to build up again, which could be quite annoying. And it sucks because I wasn't able to transform for that boss, even though I was still able to take it somehow, because Jiren gets his ultimate at level 8, just like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They're both the only two characters that need to transform first in order to gain their ultimates. Jiren's ultimate is quite strong. It is essentially a moving Frieza or Final Form Frieza ult that does damage, and it could do a lot of damage, especially if people are running into it constantly, which depending on how you use it in a fight, they'll just automatically be running into it. Or if you position it correctly, where let's just say you put it towards the enemy towards a wall, they're going to be taking a lot of damage, which can help you out just alive and also get you your passive fully up. Now, I don't think we can be able to push anything here, so I'm just going to farm up here. And I'm not going to transform right away. I'm going to wait till this spawns here. I'm going to clear this wave, get to level 9, hopefully, to get level 2 ultimate, and then I'm going to transform. And there it is. Let's transform me now. For my build, I've been seeing online what build some people have been doing, and I've also been trying this out, and I think this is the build I like the most. Build up Steel Skin into Wicked Warrior. Unfortunately, we don't get this boss, and I also like going Dende as my helper. Just the extra HP gain that you get, and oh, I didn't even put Dende down. Oh, ooh, this Jiren wall. Thankfully for that. Let's just we should gonna be able to kill this Jiren as well. But I go build up Steel Skin Wicked Warrior, because once you actually do get your passive up, you can just do so much damage with your rush attacks. I mean, we're seeing this Jiren like live like a 1v4. It's quite significant. I want this Gotenks to go up top so we can defend that God of Destruction. Though we do see Goku Black Bot, so I do think we're fine. I mean, I think I also messed up there. If I put Dende down earlier, I probably could have. I don't know if Dende heals allies or not. I actually don't know that for sure. But I could have maybe been able to be in the fight for a lot longer. And we're actually a quite significant level. I mean, depending on how fast we get this farm, and if we get this farm behind our God of Destruction, we're going to be a level 11. So that should be really good for us. Level 11 before Topo. No! Topo, I needed the last hit that to get level 11 to get my max rank ult. I think we should still be fine anyways, unless Topo goes in for this fight. Topo, I'm going to sacrifice you to get to level 11. I'm sorry. Though now we do need to be worried about this Beerus. You know, people will be trying to pushing like this. I'm just gonna ult this. Thankfully we end up on the other side of the wall and we don't get pushed away from Jiren. Now he can still get this. As they do end up getting it, though we're going to be able to kill Vegito for it. We should be able to kill this Jiren as well. So let's just keep doing this, and I think we can get Yakon, though obviously we can get this God of Destruction as well. Let's just get this farm real quick. We end up killing the Goku Black somehow, and we should just be able to get this God of Destruction. Nice. We are super over level. We are almost level 12. We're going to be level 12. And can we kill this Beerus? Probably not. This is a Vegito that is in there now. Oh, okay. I kind of screwed up the Piccolo there. I think we just fall back. We do need to worry about this Yakon, because while it's not Triple Boss Kill, still want to be careful about it. Topo's been doing it this entire time, actually. I need to protect our Piccolo. Piccolo, get out of there. Put this down to see how much health it has. We're about to get our passive up, so now we can go kind of crazy. We can pretty much kill this Goku Black if we can actually hit him. Looks like we are not going to be able to. I'm just gonna ult this now, and we do actually end up getting the boss. Nice. Let's just keep going in on this Vegito. Ooh, oh, Beerus' passive executes me before you keep going. That he does end up dying for it. Yeah, Jiren, if you could get your passive up in a fight, you will contribute so much to a fight just with how tanky you are and how much damage you can do. And also, your skill 2 is quite insane. Gotenks is pushing bot. I don't know where Vegito and Goku Black are. There they are. Yeah, look, the Jiren was able to 1v1 the Goku, our Piccolo, under God of Destruction. And he ends up dying. If our Topo backed him up, then maybe he could have lived. But yeah, so that's the whole thing with Jiren. You just got to get your passive up as soon as possible and try your best to do well, because you will do so much damage. And then your skill 2, this knockup, the Colossal Uppercut, has quite a big hitbox on it, and how long they're knocked up is quite a lot. I don't think we can do level 13 from that. If you're wondering what my build or max order is, I go skill 2, the Colossal Uppercut, and to skill 3, Maximum Impact. They take ultimate whenever I can, and then whenever I can, and then last I get skill 1. We gotta be careful here because we are now risking or trying to go for this. I'm just gonna ult this now. Oh, come on. Yes. How have we stolen or gotten 2 bosses with rush attack? But we end up getting Yako and we get triple boss kill. And we could just kill this Jiren right now. We have our skill 1 increase. He's putting Dende down, so it's going to take a bit longer, especially with skill 3. Look how much extra health the skill 3 gives. But now that we have our passive up and he's out of Dende range, we should just be killing him right about now. Yeah, and now we can go push. I feel like we're doing so much this game. We've got 2 bosses just from rush attacking. We're getting a certain amount of kills. We're going to be getting this God of Destruction. At least we should. Hello. Hello, Beerus. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just going to walk in, get that God of Destruction. Gonna try to kill this Vegito. We're going to kill this bro or this Beerus. And it's just a Goku Black and Jiren now. So let's see if we can't do anything here. I don't think we're going to be able to get this God of Destruction and this kind of push. Unless for some reason they just let me get that full thing. Goku Black ults, so I'm probably dead. But I am now just trying my best to get as much shift damage as I can. There goes Piccolo getting the kill on Goku Black. And I mean, then the enemy team surrenders. I can't believe I really got 2 bosses just from rush attacking. I can't believe I stole it from the Beerus with Jackie Chun, and then I ended up securing the Jack. I don't know if we got MVP or not. I think Gotenks may have got it. Oh, we actually did get MVP. I mean, I also makes sense. I think it's between me or Gotenks. We're going to give it up to the Gotenks because the Gotenks is pushing a lot. But yeah, we got 131,000 damage. We did the most damage in the game. Did the most God of Destruction damage in the game. We tanked, I think, the most. Yeah, 175,000 damage. No, their Jiren actually took more than mine. And actually kind of has a better score than me. I mean, less assists, but 1 more kill. But you're seeing that, you know, with my build of build up, Steel Skin, Wicked Warrior. I think this is probably just going to be the de facto Jiren build. And I max the skill 2 first, and to skill 3 ult whenever I can. Any points I could get to ult level 8 and level 7 when I transform, level 9 when I can get it, because I like maxing out the skill 2 first. I think the range increase of it is really nice. And then the more damage and range of ult for level 2 and level 3 is really good as well. Skill 1 just does nothing, just a whatever ability. Jiren, for the most part, is just the skill 2, skill 3, and the ult. For skill 3, you kind of use it to build up, get your passive faster, and just use extra health from it to get your fully passive, and then you start going in with the rush attacks. He could be quite a lot of fun. He kind of struggles to do a bit of erratic split pushing, kind of like Bardock or Bulma can, so I do think maybe those 2 characters are better than Jiren. But if you're just someone that likes team fighting and you like fighting, I think Jiren's phenomenal, and he's incredibly fun. So let's see that S rank. Yeah, and once again, we have now gotten S rank on every role and every season in solo queue only. I have never queued up with anyone in this game because I have no friends. Yippee! Jiren's a lot of fun to play, and I'll show you guys like all the badges and stuff. Also, why does he get so much battle score? I don't get why he gets so much battle score. Like every game, if you win, you're like guaranteed getting like 100k, and depending on how good you're doing, you get guaranteed 200k and plus. I don't know why he gets so much battle score, but let's just quickly show off all the badges in my match history, because it's been a bit of an up and down day, I will say. You know, maybe win twice and then lose twice, then win twice and then lose twice. It's been that type of day, but finally we had a win streak and we got to S rank. And as you can see here, we have S rank on damage, S rank on tank, and S rank on technical. So if you look at the badges here, it took us 49 wins to get tank to S, which I think that's quite good. I don't know if I showed this off with I got tank or damage to S for Beerus and technical to S for Goku Black, but 174 total wins. This might include some CB battles, because sometimes I might include, or I do that. I'm not sure if there's a way to exclusively do it by ranked only. But, I mean, 49 tank wins, I'll gladly take that. Like, show the battle history. Yeah, we went up a little bit of a win streak here. 5 wins straight in a row. But, yeah, now loss, win, win, loss, win, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. It's been that type of day. But Jiren's incredibly strong. And the only reason he means not the best tank is because Bardock and Bulma are just better split pushers / ratters than him. And even then, Bardock might just be a better team fighter and at least protecting the team. Jiren doesn't really protect the team too well. The only thing he kind of does is his skill 2 and maybe ult. So, but Bardock may not do as much damage as Jiren, but has infinitely more team protection tools and can actually just get out of fights. So, Bardock's probably still the best tank in the game right now, but I do think Jiren's either second best or third best. He's definitely up there in the upper tier of tanks. Is he the best tank? No, but I think he's still an amazing tank, and I can't wait to now use him at the highest rank of the game. So with that, I'll see you guys for the next game. And we are here with the next game, our second game of the video, but our first game was playing Jiren and S rank, the highest rank in the game. And boy, did we have some amazing divine draws for us. So we have the super start game, but we also have a skill 2 increased damage game. So you already know we're going to be maxing out his skill 2, which the range increase is really significant, I would say, even just from the initial hitbox. Like the circle that actually knocks him up, that also increases the range, but also the damage. I think you can do a surprising amount of damage, especially considering you get to rush attack after it. The combo is quite strong. So we're going to be landing with a Topo. Actually, were we landing? I think we were landing with Topo last game. I actually don't remember. You know, the Universe 11 squad. Hope maybe if they might add Dispo. I would imagine Dispo would be technical if anything. Then they can add Casserole, I guess, or maybe Dispo's damage Casserole setting. I'm not too sure, but we're going up against a God Goku. This is going to be really annoying. But a good thing about going against a God Goku, you can kind of just tank the shots from God Goku like this. I'm gonna go in on the Cell right here. Always go for the Cell in the initial fight, and we should just be able to kill Cell right now anyways. We have our passive up, and we do end up killing him. Alright, Topo died. Oh, we actually did get the stun on God Goku. And put down Dende. No! Damn it. I was gonna say, because his empowered skill 2 goes through the wall, so I needed to keep using my skill 3, but then I wanted Dende to try to heal me, but he ended up finishing me because I was too low health anyways. We're just gonna farm up here. I probably should have just backed up. That's just my own fault. But let's just get this farm. It does feel quite weird because I don't really play Super Saiyan 3 Goku a whole lot. It does feel weird being like, ooh, I'm level 5. Ooh, I'm ready to secure this with Kai. Then doesn't really do anything. Let's just do this. Charge up our skill 3. Do a bunch of damage. And we're going to be able to get our empowered rush attacks and kill this Cell. Can we go in on this God Goku? We're gonna force him to vanishing step out and just slowly back out. God Goku's range is insane. Still, I don't know why. I mean, I know why they didn't nerf him. It's because they gave him a legendary MVP. They had to sell it. Let's just see if we can't do anything here. God Goku's just sitting in the back, so we could easily just get this Kai. I like farming all the way to level 7 and like especially before the first boss. You're not always gonna get it, but it's something I like personally doing, and it personally feels good when you get to level 7 for the first boss. And depending on, actually, we could potentially get it. I just need to get that minion from Topo, and ends up dying, unfortunately. I'm gonna come up there because I do think Jiren's ult is quite good at securing, or at least doing a lot of chip damage. I'm going to be taking this minion right here and probably transforming right away just so I can get his ult. Oh, thankfully we are able to secure the boss. And, you know what? Screw it. We can just get this God of Destruction as well. And we just tanked a Kefla. Just kill that Cell. Kill the God Goku. Kill their Kefla. We're just getting triple kills up the butt. Let's just see. Why did I say but? Why didn't I just say what the fuck? We're just gonna keep farming here. This is really quite risky. I really should not be doing this. And I just die. Yeah. Well, we forced the Goku Black to ult. I mean, he's gonna get his ult back before Jackie or for Nappa, but it's perfectly fine. He does not snowball, so it's not like I gave him any snowball stacks. Damn, our Trunks already has 7 snowball stacks. Oh my god. And I couldn't really transform because I was stunned from his skill 3. Or, yeah, skill 3. Let's just get this so we can get to level 8. We're gonna max out our abilities, and then I probably could have waited to actually transform, but let's just go help out our Topo, who is super deep in there.
Stand back.
There's the cell transformation. That is a God Goku going stupid. I needed ult here, or transform here, and there's a Goku Black here. Ow. Help me! I'm dead. I don't know why I did that. I'll be 100% honest. There's just a God Goku beat me us out. I'm like, oh, let me run into it. I'm playing dumb right now. But this is probably just going to be us giving up this Nappa boss, especially considering how dumb I'm playing. Unless Trunks to get in there and with his 7 snowball stacks hit a crazy ult. But I do think we should just giving up this boss right here. There's the God Goku ult to secure, and yeah, my dumb decision forced us to lose that boss. Though I am just going to finish up this farm. If I maybe kept running, I could have maybe secured that God of Destruction. Ooh, there. Trunks ended up dying. And now we have rank 2 ult. We're going to go Wicked Warrior here. And, I mean, hit is going kind of stupid. I'm not too sure if he can live, but just on him. Hit, get out of there. I'll save you. That's kind of the only team protection Jiren got, is launching up enemies and then the teammates running away. But let's just now defend and try to save this God of Destruction. Unless they're not going for it, which I'm kind of surprised they aren't. This feels like a free God of Destruction. But Jiren, you know, can struggle decently against long range, especially when long range gets super slurp. He doesn't even have any mobility in his kit. So he kind of just has to sit there and face tank it and until he gets his passive. And then he can do something. Can we see Kefla and Cell are our bot? Which, you know, I would like to go push this. Though I'm a little bit scared. I mean, we see Goku Black is top. So I am actually just going to go. We see Cell is defending, sitting around here. Let's just do this. And we do actually stun the Cell, and we're actually able to get the God of Destruction. And now I'm just gonna ult this. Oh, we actually killed the God Goku before he gets his ult off. And we're actually able to live. Trunks gets Cell ulted. But I think Trunks can actually win that 1v1. Or at least live long enough so our hit can come in and stun the Cell. And here comes Topo. Maybe to save our hit. No, hit officially still dies. Here comes Topo with a big counter. There's the Kefla ult. Ooh, good execute from Trunks. This should just be a dead Cell. I think Topo can 1v1 Cell. Maybe with Trunks gets his skill 1 off. And no, we just actually kill him. Yeah, the only reason I lived that... Oh, but there's the Goku Block. The only reason I lived that was Dende for a bit. And then God Goku was able to... I stunned God Goku out. They are going for Yakon. I'm not too sure how much health it has, actually. I'll check it. Let's just kill... Yeah, just kill this God Goku. I don't know what he's doing. Goku Black is here trying to do something. I will say an unfortunate part about Jiren is how fast his passive wears off once you get it built up. As we're about to get it here. Let's just do this. And we end up getting the team ace as we get the boss. God Goku barely not coming up in time to stop the team ace. And we end up winning the game because the enemy surrenders. I didn't really do too much that game, I'll be honest. I was excited to have a skill to increase damage superstar game. But it really didn't do much. I had that one good play on God Goku. I imagine it's your Trunks. Yeah. But
I'm a Super Saiyan
hey,
2 after all.
Jiren, you know, I was doing my job. I was hitting my knockups. I was surviving as much as I can. I ulted once. I think I was doing a decent job. I mean, I still did 60,000 damage. And you obviously, since Jiren is still a tank with Dende, you can still obviously rat and split push. It's just not going to be as good as Bardock and Bulma. But even though I didn't really do much that game, I mean, we kind of just got carried by the team. I still think we did pretty well. I mean, we're going against a God Goku that could be decently hard, but I mean, we were showing earlier that we could kill Cell pretty easily. You know, I do think Jiren, especially late game, can do a lot of damage, but I think his early game is not terrible. He's kind of just strong all around. I think his strongest maybe mid game where people's damage hasn't fully spiked yet, but your tankiness kind of has, especially like around level 8, level 9. I think that's when Jiren's probably his strongest. I could be wrong, but he definitely feels really good, even though in a useless game like that, as long as you're hitting your knockups, you're doing perfectly fine with Jiren. He's one of those tanks where, you know, if you do bad on Cooler's not contributing too much besides his ultimate. So you're kind of not contributing anything. Maybe if you get a lucky ult, you could block some special energy attacks, or maybe even get a good skill 2 off, the back grab, or like a Super Saiyan Vegeta. Super Saiyan Vegeta behind, it's not going to contribute much, but maybe besides riding split pushing, which every tank has access to. But it feels like Jiren, as long as you hit your skill 2 knockup, you're going to be doing perfectly fine. So even though I didn't do too much that game, I still think you know, obviously I got carried, but I think I was doing okay. So with that, I'll see you guys for the final game. And we are here with the final game. We have another skill 2 increase damage game. So we're going to be doing a decent amount of damage for skill 2. It's kind of not kind of funny. Makes sense why they do it. It feels like every season when they introduce these like skill specific divine draws, the characters that release it that season have strong matching abilities. Like I feel like Beerus' skill 2, Goku Black's skill 2, Jiren's skill 2 are all the best kind of abilities in their kit. And then, of course, they introduce skill 2, increase damage Divine Draw, just to help them out, even make them even better than they are. But we're laning with a Deborah, who can actually be a good Jiren counter. I'd say of all the tanks, I think Deborah has probably the best matchup into Jiren. The damage reduction isn't really going to matter much if you petrify him, and Jiren has the mobility to get out of anything. And you know, he has to fight you, right? He can't really just sit back and poke you out. So if the board can get on a Jiren, should be doing pretty well, and especially if comboed with another Jiren, you know, it could just do quite well. And we got the Kai, and yeah, as you can see right there, I mean, we just fully got out. I mean, we should be able to kill the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yeah, we're just able to kill the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and we're just going to try to steal as much farm as we can. You know, deny them even more. And here comes their Jiren coming back. Let me just get some good got a destruction damage back. Our Topo, not Topo, our Deborah ends up dying. You have to put Dende down. We're going to have our passive up. And we're kind of just now been a little bit in an off a good spot. And we should just be able to get out of here, if I had imagined. Now, yeah, we were not able to steal that, unfortunately. Though this Taupe, or this Jiren, is a little deep in right now. There's a Dende. Let's just get this. I do think we could probably kill the Jiren through... Yeah, we can kill the Jiren through the Dende. Because I think we're doing a pretty... this the board is showing you guys why it's a good... It's like, the board is actually kind of good counter to Jiren. Though it is obviously... You know, you're not going to see who you're going up against. So if you're going against a Bulma, I don't think the board has a great matchup into Bulma. So that's something to worry about. Let's just secure this Kai. And we should be able to get to level 7 before the first boss, which is going to definitely help out a lot. You didn't even see... It's weird because the passives are... passive does say, like, if your abilities get... Or your passive damage reduction goes away if you get, like, obstructed, which I'm pretty sure it's crowd control. But, like, you can see the meter, and the meter is still full. So I'm not too sure what happens there. But Nappa's going to be our first boss. And we now transform and have our ultimate ability. I don't know. When did the board ult? I'm actually not too sure when he ulted. Yeah, we're gonna force that Jiren out of there. And we just gotta do it. I'm kind of scared of them back. Yeah, oh, never mind. Ult this. And we do fortunately get the boss. And we should be able to kill this Jiren here if I don't get minion blocked. That's kind of crazy. I'm just gonna sit here farming damage. I'm not too sure what I'm doing. Let's get this done. I'm not too sure what I thought I was doing here, I'll be honest. We were just kind of tanking. We were just tanking that Topo and Gotenks the whole time. That's kind of funny. And here comes the Calculator come down. So, yeah, that'll show you. I was like 2v1ing, doing a lot of damage. I forced the Gotenks to back up. That's how much damage I was doing, as well as just being super tanky. It's also why I think Wicked Warrior also works well in Jiren. Because if you can get your passive up, you're already really tanky. So you can kind of afford a damage card sometimes. Obviously, in certain matchups, you might need to take defense up. But in a matchup like this, I think we can get away with Wicked Warrior. We're just going to do that. I didn't even be able to hit that. Let's just set this up. Go in on the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And we actually saw their the issue. Jiren was hitting me from behind. And we lost a lot of our damage reduction. And I think we're about to actually lose our damage reduction again, which sucks. And here comes our Gotenks. Our Gotenks did not need to come down for me. But that's the issue, is that his passive runs out really quickly, to where even like me trying to just navigate that fight, I lost in the split time I had to fight. And I thought I was getting my passive up earlier, but because their Jiren was hitting me from behind, I didn't end up getting my passive, which ended up essentially costing me my life there. Now, fortunately, they do get the boss. We weren't able to secure it. And I could have maybe ulted to save myself, or to kill the Jiren during that bot fight. I think it's perfectly fine just me saving it, but fortunately, we lose the boss. And if our Goku blockade the board, kill the Gotenks, no, they're not going to be able to. We got to keep farming here. We only have 4 build-up stacks. You know, we got to get to level up. I would like to get to level 10, get our max out skill 3 before this next boss, if it's Yako or Yakon. And I would also like to get that bottom god of destruction. I'm not too sure. I'm like 1 minion away. That sucks. And I didn't get that. Okay. Jiren, if you don't mind, I'm gonna just be taking this. Give me that max out skill 3. The next time, now that Zeno's gonna be here, I might go try pushing bot. You know, Yakon's about to spawn. Goku Black's coming down. I should be able to get this bottom god of destruction, especially with a Dende, even though there's a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who's level 11 also. I'm just gonna get that, and we're just gonna get out of here. Even though there's a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, that is gonna catch us. I'm just gonna weave in and out of this. Our team, oh god. Oh, Jesus, okay. The Jiren Kefla who pincered me, and then Super Saiyan 3 Goku ults me, and we end up dying. I'm not too sure what happened top. I thought there was 3, like it was a 3v3 top, and I do know our god destruction was low. But to fully like lose or get pushed back that hard, I wonder what happened. Goku Black gets a hit on the gets a Gakshin burst off. We at least did get Nappa, so it's not triple boss KO'd when we lose this boss. But it still sucks that they're losing it. And I also gotta get down bot because they were gonna be pushing that. And depending on how much chip damage Jiren actually gets, could still even just get this boss as well. Alright, this got a destruction. Thankfully he doesn't, and we're now level 11. I might just try to push top. Actually, Xana's push going down bot. Never mind. I was gonna say I could try pushing top, but it's not available. We are at 6 build-up stacks. We gotta keep getting more and more. We are now at our 7. And yeah, the skill 1, even max rank, doesn't really do much. It's just like a projectile that just does more damage the more damage reduction you have. So if your passive fully built up, it could be good, and obviously it is some range, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage. It's not the craziest thing in the world. Let's just do this. I would like to get to level 12 before this, if possible. Let's see if we can. We are now level 12. Gotenks and Jiren are bot pushing. And now we gotta be careful of this Gotenks who's pushing. Trying to get a max Gekishin burst off. We're just saying no to that. And now we gotta be careful. Jiren does end up dying. So let's see where this Gotenks is. I'm not too sure where he ended up going. That's fine. Gotenks gets a max Gekishin burst, and it was not an okay thing that he actually went to there. Let's just keep going in on this Kefla. And Gotenks, we should be able to kill, even though I don't think we can get anything off of it. We do stop the triple boss KO, but this Gotenks is being really annoying. I didn't think he had enough time to get a max Gekishin burst. And he ends up getting away. Unless Goku Black can pinch him. No, he ends up getting away. Gets a max Gekishin burst. You could blame that on me, that I kind of just let him go and loop back around. But we managed to stop the short boss KO. And get some Gekishin burst on Gekishin burst damage, I think, on their God of Destruction. I could be wrong. Let's just fully heal up just real quick. And now we have to wonder, what do we exactly do here? We are almost at our max build-up stacks. We see Gotenks is here. We saw Kefla, Jiren, and now Super Saiyan 3 Goku all top. We have our max build-up stacks for level 13. We can try to push and get some chip damage. That's probably something we could do. But considering their team comp of like Super Saiyan 3, I'm going to get bursted down super hard. And their Gotenks also has quite a lot of speed. We have our passive up now. Their Kefla is ulting. I'm going to ult this wall. Do a lot of damage.
How does it feel to know that?
And the Super Saiyan 3 Goku's actually going to get out, unfortunately. And our team is slowly falling apart. And now we need to just do this. We end up killing the Gotenks. And now we end up dying. Our Goku Black has to live for a while. Thankfully, we don't lose the God of Destruction, but I'm not too sure what happened in that fight. I thought, you know, my ult did a lot of damage. Maybe it pushed them too far away for my teammates to truly capitalize. Maybe that's counter synergy of Tabora and Jiren. Our Tabora gets chipped out by the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and now is dying. I do think they're gonna just get this God of Destruction, which sucks. And we see the Gotenks is defending top. Can we maybe kill this Kefla? We do end up killing the Kefla. Now we do need to try to push. I mean, this is our best opportunity to. They Dragon Fist the Super Saiyan 3. Let's see if we can't kill this Gotenks. We do kill the Gotenks, and it's now just a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I'm just gonna ult this. Let's see if we can't get this God of Destruction. We do end up getting the God of Destruction. This is now kind of our time to perfectly push. We get a Gekishin burst off, and we get all the Gods of Destruction. Dude, now we need to actually get in there and slowly get in there. We destroy the Dragon Shell, and we do end up dying, but at the board gets the Dragon Ball, and we end up winning the game. A little scary ending there. Our God of Destruction, our final God of Destruction had very little health, but since we were able to kill a significant amount of them with Jiren's ult, we were able to push, and we ended up winning the game. And we ended up getting up MVP. 2 MVPs in this video. That's quite good for if I do say so myself. We'll get rid of the board that we lane with here, and we look at the stats. Yeah, we got 3 Gods of Destruction, which, I mean, I was just being a rat, split pushing, being annoying, super annoying. We ended up doing the most damage in the game, more than a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, more than a Kefla, more than a Kid Goku. And I think it's the amount of damage I did. I had the most kills on my team and 3 guys of destruction kills. But Jiren's incredibly strong. It really just depends on how often you can get your passive and team fights, as well as how good are your skill 2s. If you can get good skill 2s and knock people up, your team should be able to capitalize and kill whoever you get on. And if you also have crazy ults, I think that the ult and how you get your passive, I think will separate a good Jiren from a great Jiren. Because there have been times, especially I think you've seen in this video and even in this game, that if you get good ults off, you can do so much damage, have so much area denial that either they need to instantly vanish over like a chunk skill 2, they're going to be sitting back fire projectiles like a Super Saiyan 3 Goku Kefla, or they just have to run away because they don't want to take all that damage. So as long as you get your passive up and hit your skill 2s and have great ults, you could be an amazing Jiren. I think I showcased the true strength of Jiren now that I spent a full day especially playing him to truly learn him, and now we got him to S rank. And yeah, 2063. Nice. And yeah, look at this inflated battle score. 96,000. I swear, I've had games where even if I've lost, the battle score was already like over 100,000. And it wasn't even like that long of a game. Jiren, I don't know what the calculation was with Jiren, but in my eyes, he has like the highest battle score rating ever. Maybe only comparisons like good Fat Boom. I could be wrong. But yeah, Jiren's just incredibly strong. He would, I think, be the best tank if Rading split pushing wasn't such a big part of the meta right now. And even then, if he wasn't the best, he'd be second best to Bardock. But because Rading split pushing is so strong right now and he doesn't have an escape tool, it kind of makes him a bit worse for you. He also kind of has long cooldowns, so it may not be the best for pushing. But he's still incredibly fun. I like just team fighting. I hate Rading split pushing with tanks. I'd rather just be in there fighting. I mean, it's a Dragon Ball game, of course. Duh, I like fighting. But Jiren's incredible release. Doesn't feel too broken, so which is a great thing, you know. A lot of people were wondering, or even I was saying Goku Black just had everything. He definitely seems incredibly strong and broken. He definitely is Goku, or incredibly strong, but I think all 3 characters are actually not broken, like, significantly enough like how they were, like, Season 4, which I think is a great thing. I think Squadra slowly getting character releases better and better in terms of balancing. Bulma was a mistake. I don't think the devs thought Bulma through, but ever since, like, you know, Season 2, 3, 4, I think slowly the new hero releases are strong, but not game breaking, which I think makes them a lot healthier and a lot more fun for the game, which I greatly appreciate. And Jiren's another amazing release by Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe, beat me out, be safe, tap in the channel, stay up to date. Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, complete news coverage on Season 6, more videos on Beerus, Goku Black, and Jiren, as well as any potential news you need to know for the game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!